Hello, my name is Wedvender Auzell bin Wellson. My student ID is 2024-090-10824. And today assignment that I'm going to make is the movie review. That is the movie that I choose is Interstellar. Uh, my program is Bachelor in Education in Texas. Uh, So before we begin before I begin my introduction to the movie, let us look at the basic information of the movie first. Right. So here's the basic of the movie. The movie was directed by Christopher Nolan and was released in 2014. The genre of the movie is science fiction, drama, and adventure. There's four main characters in the movie. There is Matthew McConaughey as Cooper, Annie Hathaway as Dr. Emilia Brand, Jessica Chastain as Murph, and Michael Caine as Professor Brand. This movie had received multiple awards and recognition. Among them are they have won the Academy Award for Best in Visual Effects. They are also nominated for several Oscars, including Best Music Score and Best Production Design. The movie is also interesting because its scientifically accuracy is guided by physics by Kip Thorne and make the film both emotional and scientifically believable. So the movie is not just dramatic but also very scientific, concrete facts about it. Silap seri. Just. Hello, my name is Wedvender Auzell bin Wellson. My student ID is 2024-090-10824, and my program is Bachelor in Education Bachelor. Today, assignment that I'm making is movie review. And the movie that I chosen is Interstellar. That is was made in 2014. So before we go to the detail, I want to speak about some of the movie information in it. So the movie was directed by Christopher Nolan and was released in 2014. The genre of the movie is science fiction, drama, and adventure. There's four main characters in the movie. Uh, the main character is Matthew McConaughey, that is Cooper. Annie Hathaway as Dr. Emilia Brand. Jessica Chastain as Murph, and Michael Caine as Professor Brand. Movie also received multiple awards and recognition. They have won the Academy Award for Best Visual Effects, nominated for several Oscars, including Best Music Score and Best Production Design. Other than that, it's also interesting because they have physicist Kip Thorne, that is scientific accuracy. And he guided most of the scientific the movie. So this movie is not just dramatic and emotional; it's also proven by a confirmed and well-educated person in it. So it makes it more scientifically believable. So let's move on. So the movie introduction. What is Interstellar? So Interstellar is basically set in the future where Earth is no longer able to support human life due to severe climate problems, crop failures, and dust storms. So basically, the Earth is not habitable anymore. So humanity is slowly dying, and the world has turned into a survival struggle. So Cooper, the main character of the movie, was once a NASA pilot, but now a farmer. is now recruited for a secret mission, and his job is to travel through a wormhole near Saturn as a search for a new planet where human can live. The movie is a mix of science, adventure, and emotional family bonds. What makes it powerful is how it combines scientific ideas and with deep philosophical question about choice, responsibility, and sacrifice. So the main theme that I chosen in the movie is morality. So the struggles is morality because in the movie there's a lot of decision making and crisis, and characters are constantly placed in a situation where there is no perfect choice, only difficult ones. So among the difficult choice is the view in that I've taken. Is it so among it is it moral to sacrifice a few for the survival of the many? Is lying acceptable if it protects people from losing hope? Or how far can someone go when they fear death and isolation? So this among the morality that is depicted in the movie. Basically. So here he showed that how the plot and character has the connection with philosophy. So first we're going to look how the characters connect and contribute to our understanding of philosophy subject. So I will be taking a few from the main character basically. So for Cooper, he's basically a accentism and responsibility because he acts like a leader basically. So he chooses to act even when the outcome is uncertain. His decision reflects existential ideas. Purpose is created through action. So as a leader, he basically have the most difficult because he must choose whether to choose the hardest option, whether it will yield for the team or might actually cause a disaster for them. So more, I correct her with the truth, ethics, and emotional morality because her angle comes from her feeling betrayed, showing how moral decision affects relationships. She represents honesty and moral courage in solving Earth's gravity equation. And for Dr. Mann, he chooses his connection with failure of morality under fear, because his desire to survive makes him selfish and dangerous, and he represents how fear can break the moral principle. And for Dr. Amelia Brand, I choose the connection balancing logic and emotion, because her belief that love may guide decision introduce a human element into scientific choice, showing moral and emotional conflict. So let's move on. So how the movie plot connect with the philosophy? Among the plot is how Cooper decision to leave Earth is the heart of moral conflict. He's torn between staying with his family or joining a mission that might save Miller future of generation. So basically, Cooper face either stay with his family or go out and save humanity itself. So it's a hard decision for someone who has a family, basically. So Murph, the child of the main character, feels abandoned, showing how moral decision can emotionally harm loved ones even if intentions are good. Dr. Man character is another example also. Our fear of loneliness, he lies about his planet's data, endangering everyone. His actions show how fear can destroy morality. So Dr. Mans is interesting because he basically lied to the people. So though it's a bit complicated since he doesn't want people to panic. So the other one is Professor Bren because she has the truth about the visionary plan, showing that even leaders can make morally questionable choice, which they also always depict as for the greater good, even though it might require heavy sacrifice in it. So let's move on. So how philosophy is used in our everyday life. So the film teaches that decision often comes with sacrifice. Sometimes you have to choose between something you want and something that is necessary. So in our life, we don't have anything that we always want, but we must do what we have. And the importance in the movie shows that there's responsibility in it, such as Cooper takes responsibility not only for his family but for the future the entire human race. As a human, we also have our own responsibility. Even though it might be difficult, it is still our responsibility to do it, whether we like it or not. So other that we must also balance between emotion and logic. Because the good decision comes from understanding both sides, not just one. So what it means that we can't just be one-sided in our decision making. We must balance between our emotion and logical thinking. And the movie also encourages perseverance. Yes, even when everything seems hopeless, the character continues to push forward. This teaches us resilience and patience in our life. So, for the personal reflection of the movie that I would like to add is that summary, it combines emotion, it's science, and philosophy in a powerful story. So, Interstellar is not just a scientifically proven movie, but also emotional and dramatical because it showed what will humanity will go and how what is the length that we are willing to go to get a better future for our next generation. And the theme of morality stood out for me because it reflects real life. Because some of these main character actually has a strong connection with philosophy, such as Cooper, because he struggled between his family and humanity, and made me think about how sometimes we must make painful decisions for the greater good. So yeah, like I said, even though if the decision is not what we like or we wanted, it's still our responsibility to do it. The movie also encouraged me to reflect on my own values, especially responsibility, honesty, and the long-term impact of my choice. Because in our life, we have a lot of decision making in front of us, so that's why we must balance between emotion and logic. We cannot be one-sided, even if it means consequences might still be present in it. And doing the right thing is not always easy, but it's necessary for growth. So this is where the sacrifice plays on. Because even though we think that what we do is good, there's always consequences from it, whether it is good or bad. So yeah, uh, that is all. Thank you. So I think all in all, the movie is a great and well created movie. I think there's a lot of philosophical connection in it, not only from the main characters, but also how the plot depicts the future of humanity. I think it is also good to say that the movie represent multiple correct philosophically and can be used in our daily lives. So yeah, that's all. Thank you very much.